Sucked him. He's done.
What's up, guys? It's about 10 o'clock on a cool Friday morning. Here down here in College Station, Texas. Well, we're pulling out of College Station, Texas. We're heading to Sonora tonight. Gonna hunt some feeders. They'll be going off about 5 o'clock. So it's about a 6-hour drive out there. So we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Gonna pick up Clint about halfway and head on out. She's gonna get down to about 35 in the morning. So pretty good hunting weather. Should have a little bit of wind. So if it pushes some ducks down, it's gonna be hard not to hunt a tang. But still after a couple of those big deer. So I just don't know. We're gonna figure it out when we get down there and see what we have to work with. But it should be in for a pretty good weekend. I tell you, I'm excited about it. Hope you are too. Y'all stick with it.
Hey guys, we're headed out for the evening hunt. I'm gonna go up top to that blind we just brushed in, and Colton's gonna go over to the Sabin.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the Sabin tonight. Pretty big buck came on camera 3 days ago at 4:30. So if he walks through today at the same time, I'll be able to run an arrow through him. He looks like he's a 12 pointer. I think he's a mainframe 10 with the fork on his left G2 and his right G2. He's got a pretty good kicker coming off the back of it. Real long tine length. He looks pretty wide. Anyway, pretty big buck. So hopefully it comes out tonight.
To the Sabin tonight. Colton had to leave. He had to go back to College Station, but he's coming back for a day and a half. But I decided I better stay. We got to start making something happen. It's been pretty slow, so I'm gonna rough it out for the next couple days. Changing it up a little this morning. I'm headed to a spot on the ranch that we haven't hunted in a while, and I decided I'm going to bring out the rifle and the rattling horns and see if we can't stir something up. It was a real good morning. Bucks were going crazy. Rattled in probably 6 bucks, but none of them were old enough. However, there was a buck trailing a doe, and I think he was an 8-pointer. He's a pretty old deer, but we couldn't get everything set up to shoot him, and he was just on that doe too much to get a good shot at him. But it's gonna be a long week, and we're gonna keep after him. we saw him this morning, but he was just stuck on a doe and I couldn't get him off of him. I tried rattling, but it was a really good morning. It's another buck. That's a shooter. I was just kind of hoping we'd get this one in, and then a good black buck came in. We saw some axis, some good younger deer, but we're gonna wait it out, probably another 30 minutes. And pack it this morning. I still say that it's probably been one of the better hunts of the week. Colton's coming back to camp this evening, I know, and we're gonna keep after him. Hunting's been pretty tough, but it's been fun. So y'all stick with us.
Good morning. It's real windy, pretty cold, but the deer we're in here after, we saw him a little earlier. He was still dogging that doe or chasing a doe, and we just couldn't get him in. And he kind of left towards that way up that hill. Guys, it's Thanksgiving. We brought out the rifle today. We're sitting at overlooking a field, a mesquite plat. I think we have a shooter spotted out in the road. Hopefully he'll feed this way. That's Joker. Alright. I'll shoot him when he walks back in. Just take your time. Got him? Yeah. What? Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, I'm on him. You wanna stop him?
Hey! Hey!
Sucked him. He's done.
It's done. Well, guys, buck we call Joker came in. We've been arming the last 2 mornings. This would be the 3rd. Came out here in the road, was pushing does around. 6.5-year-old plus deer. Thing is a 6-pointer. Anyhow, tried to get on him. Wasn't happening. Finally went off after a doe and left. And then he came back. Came back over across this tree line right here. Stopped him out in the field. I think I put a pretty decent shot on him. See, we forgot a stool this morning. There's a 1-seater blind, so this is what Clint was standing on when he was trying to film. So I don't know what the film quality looks like, but if we got anything, that's amazing. Anyhow, we're gonna flip spots. I put some face paint on so I can stay concealed since I'm just standing out here in the open. Look at that. Whatever it is, that's massive brow tines. climb down from the blind. We're gonna go kind of circle around and see if we can't put a tracking chop on this joker buck I just shot.
You can see that's where we were sitting. Walked out to see if we could catch him blood. I saw a couple specks. We looked over and we've got him piled up right here in the fence. So
let's go take a look.
Get my hands on him, guys. Piled up in the fence right here. I think I'm gonna leave him like this. Dad's gonna pick us up here in a minute, and I'm gonna show him, and then we'll get him out where we can take a good look at him. But we've hunted so hard for a whitetail buck, and we've got to finally get our hands on one. This is obviously a management buck. We call him the Joker. Probably 6.5, post-mature. Really, he's a 6-pointer. He broke off his left main beam. But on Thanksgiving, I lost for words. But really happy to finally get it done.
Guys, here he is. Here's what we call the Joker buck. He's 6.5-year-old deer, almost post-mature. Really not much on antlers, so it's a perfect one to take out of the herd, but been a really tough buck to hunt. We've hunted him hard the last couple of days at a different location on the ranch, and he just happened to come out today dogging a doe. But it goes to show you, a day like this, windy and in the rut, anything can come out, and we made it happen today. I think we're going to wrap up part 1 of this Thanksgiving week adventure out to Sonora right now, right after I just killed the Joker buck. Really good, nice deer, couldn't be more happy with it. We ended up deciding he's a 7.5-year-old buck, so anytime you're able to lay your hands on a 7.5-year-old whitetail buck, that's a heck of a feat. Anyhow, be sure to watch part 2. Just maybe Clint might be able to finally lay his hands on a whitetail buck. I know he's been up in the hills for a long time, so y'all be sure to tune in.